welcome again. This is the second video in heap series. So here we will discuss about what is heap. So heap is a special tree-based data structure in which the tree is a complete binary tree. So about complete binary tree we already learned from our previous session. So there what we learned as complete binary tree. So complete binary tree means from level by level, from left to right, if we go or traverse a tree, then we will not find any missing nodes in between. Means in the last level also, if some nodes are also missing, that will be missed in the right side. Means from left side, each and every node will be present. Okay. So if you want to recap, you can see the previous video to learn about complete binary tree. Okay. So what is a binary heap? A binary heap means where each node will have maximum two children. Okay. So again I am telling a heap is a special tree based data structure in which the tree is a complete binary tree. Here you can see two example of heap. Okay. So they are formed as a complete binary tree and they are binary heap because they have maximum two children. Okay. So now how many types of heap are present? If you see, there are two kind of heap is present. One is mean heap, another one is max heap. So what is mean heap? Mean heap means the value of a node must be less than or equal to the values of its children. That means if I take this node, then this node value, that is 1, is less than its all the children's. Okay. For 5 also, if you see, it is less than 6 and 7. 2 also, it is less than 4 and 3. So if you pick any node, you can see it is less than all of its children. So that is called a mean heap. For max heap, it's just the opposite scenario. Here, the value of a node must be greater than or equal to the value of its children. So here if you see 7, the root node is greater than each and every children node, or maybe equal also. For another example, if you take 5, if you see here, it is greater than 1 and 4. 6, if you see here, it is greater than 2 and 3. Okay. So like that way, one conclusion we can draw from here, that is for mean heap, the root node is the smallest or the lowest among all the nodes. And the opposite thing is true for max heap, that is this root node is the greatest node or the highest value node among all the other nodes. So now we will discuss how to represent a heap. Okay. So previous section we discussed about what is mean heap and max heap. So for our examples, mostly we will talk about max heap only. Okay. So as you can remember, when we talked about complete binary tree in our previous lecture, there we saw how to represent a complete binary tree as an array. Okay. So same thing we will apply here also. So you can see here it's a max heap example, and if we have to represent it as an array, then we will take an array of index from 0 to 6, and then from level by level from left to right we will insert this, like 0th position 7 will come, then 5, 6, 1, 4, 2, 3. Like that way we can represent a heap as an array. Okay. So now we can check how to talk about this node and this children, how we can represent. So if you see here one formula, uh, every time if I have to find like which is the parent of a node, suppose I is my node here. Okay. So I have to find what is the parent of this node. Suppose 1 is represent here is as the third, means 3 index node here, that means I is equal to 3. So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 2 by 2 means 1. So 1 means 5. So you can see 5 is the parent of 1. That is correct. Okay. So if I have to find out what is the left child of this root node. Okay. Root node means I equal to 0. So the formula for left child is I into 2 plus 1. That means I equal to 0. So 0 into 2, 0 plus 1, that is 1. So 1, that means this 5 is the left child, and I into 2 plus 2 is 2, that is the 6. So 6 is the right child of this uh, root node. Okay, so like that way we can represent this parent node, left and right child. Okay, so one good thing you can see here, as it's a complete binary tree, so there is no wastage of space. Okay, so there is no node in between which we represent as a dash or blank. So that's why we can utilize a full array length, okay, to represent a heap, or you can say complete binary tree. So now we will talk about a few heap operations. Okay, first is heapify. Heapify is the process of creating a heap data structure from a binary tree. It is used to create a main heap or a max heap. That means if I get a binary tree which is not arranged, so this nodes values are present here and there, and it is not maintaining that condition, like this root node should be greater than all its children, which is for max heap, and the opposite thing, like this root node or any node will be less than from all these children. So that is a heap property. So if that is not maintained, that means if I get simply a binary tree, so how to convert that binary tree to a heap, that method is called heapify. Okay, second operation is insert element into heap. So if I have to insert a new element in this heap, suppose this is a max heap, okay, and I have to insert a value called 11. So then where actually it will be positioned, that way each and every node structure will be maintained as a max heap after insertion also. That is called insert element into a heap. Okay. Same way, delete element from heap. If I have to delete this node 5, then how to restructure or rearrange this whole heap structure to maintain it as a max heap or main heap. So that is called deleting element from a heap. Then peek, find max or min. Peek operation returns the maximum element from max heap or minimum element from main heap without deleting the node. That means this is a max heap. Okay, so if I have to do a peek operation, that means I have to return this value 7, because this is the highest or max value in this max heap. Okay, and opposite thing for main heap. And this case I am not deleting anything, I am just simply returning the max or the root node value. Okay, then extract max min. Extract max means returns the node with maximum value after removing it from a max heap, whereas extract min returns the node with minimum after removing it from min heap. That means for extract case we have to delete this node and return also. Means 7 I have to return and delete also, and after deleting this 7 I have to readjust this max heap to maintain it again. Okay, that means you can say it is somehow similar to pop operation from a stack. So when I am popping, that means the last element I am giving it to the user. That means extract max means whenever I am extracting from a max heap, I will get the highest node from here. Okay, and it will be deleted and the other nodes will be readjusted to form it again as a max heap. Okay, so now all these operations we will discuss one by one on the next lectures. Okay, so this video is till here only. Thanks for watching, and for the later videos we just see these operations one by one. Thanks for watching.